Welcome and thank you for listening to the Muses of the Crystal Lotus.
Hi, I'm Shauna. I'm the owner of Crystal Lotus Shoppe, and part of what I do is a little bit of everything, jack of all trades. And we have several people here who do a lot of different things but overlap with everything that we do in the shop. We have Jeannie, who is our Director of Creative Expressions. Jeannie.
Hi, I'm Jeannie. I do creative expressions. Creative expressions is basically an art class that helps you learn how to direct.
Speak up! I can't hear you!
Yeah!
Louder! Louder! Shout it for those in the back.
For those in the
Pretend
back.
you're on the stage. Project.
Okay. Creative expressions is an art class.
Continue.
Where we use different types of media to express yourselves in different ways. I have also recently obtained my Reiki Master level from our Reiki Master, Miss Tina. Take it over.
I'm Christina Dolan, but everyone calls me Tina, which is probably just as well. But anyway, I am the Reiki Master here. I do Usui and Karuna Reiki.
Say what?
Yes, say what?
What's
But
Reiki?
What's Reiki? It's an energetic healing that comes down from the universe.
Speak up.
Yes.
She now turns soft-spoken.
I'm trying to think at the same time. You know how hard that is
That's
for
what she
me?
said yesterday when we were doing our practice runs.
Having to think kind of throws me off balance, you know? I just do things automatically.
You
I
don't
have to
think
think
and walk
about
at
it.
the same time.
Oh no, I run into walls, let me tell you. But that's part of the stroke I had a few years ago. I can't walk a straight line anyway.
I can't
Actually,
walk
I
and chew
can.
gum, so
Okay,
Well,
so
that's not a stroke either.
what's the difference between Karuna?
and
And
Usui.
Well, you have to have Usui first. Usui was the first Reiki that was ever brought forth. And it is the basic fundamental of, okay, I'm having to think of Reiki. Usui Reiki was the first Reiki that was ever brought forth and developed. And it is the basis. You have to have it and take all levels of that and become a Reiki master for the Usui before you can move on to Karuna. Karuna Reiki helps it's more on an angelic realm than the Usui. So it's like an advancement up from that. And with Usui, you get 5 different symbols, 4 that you use and 1 for the attunement. And then on the Karuna Reiki, you will get okay, 9 plus an attunement. Yes.
I think we're going to have like a whole talk session on Reiki because that
Yes.
just went, woo!
It's very,
I'm
very,
lost.
there's a lot to Reiki.
That will be on the discussion list.
It will be
That'll
one
be
of the-
next in upcoming episodes.
Yes, that will be an upcoming episode. So when you say, what is Reiki? Well, Reiki is an angelic, not the angelic, but an energetic healing that comes from the universe. And we will get into that in future sessions because it can be rather involved.
So if you have questions on Reiki, submit them in the comments of this video so that we can kind of put together our list for Miss Tina so that she can answer all of the questions.
Yay.
And Tina's passing to Stephanie.
That's right.
Hi, I'm Stephanie. I'm the shop's holistic health coach and herbalist. I own Rediscover Health, which is a health coaching company, and Grounded Earth's Kitchen and Teas, which are organically sourced, hand-formulated teas here in the shop. I'm currently sitting for my doctorate in clinical nutrition and a certified nutrition specialist candidate. So that's what I do at the Crystal Lotus. And the purpose of the video today is our launch of a new project called Muses of the Crystal Lotus. And that is where all of our brain power come together to discuss, what did you call it yesterday? Major conversations for minor topics. Is that right? Did I say that right?
No.
Oh. I tried.
Maybe it's backwards. Minor conversations for major topics.
We'll let her just say it.
Major conversations for minor topics.
Is that what I said?
Meaning that, yes, it is. Meaning that we will be having long, drawn-out conversations about things that may not particularly interest some people, but other people are very curious about. They want details. They want to know how it works, why they should use it. You know, essential oils is a good example. Essential oils have many, many health properties, but they also are used for diffusers and for just, you know, relaxing. Some of them are used for perfumes. A lot of people now are using the antimicrobial, antibacterial essential oils in the masks that they're wearing, because this is very important right now.
Now, we have an essential oil expert in the house. I don't think she mentioned it, but so raise your hand if you are an essential oil expert. Oh, look at that. How exciting.
She's a representative.
Tell them who you represent.
I am with Young Living. It's one of the higher ends of the essential oil lines, and one of the more purest lines. So, any questions? If I don't know the answer, I will get it to you.
So, and there's a lot of scientific evidence out there that supports the use of essential oils for aromatherapy purposes in the body, mental health, and in part of the discussions, if we're, say, essential oils is the topic of choice, part of the discussions will include what some of the literature says and some of the scientific evidence that backs why we kind of go into these holistic health modalities. And that's part of the Muses of the Crystal Lotus podcast, is to talk about certain holistic health and spiritual health topics, and then correlate what scientific evidence says, because we're not just talking out of our heads here. We've got actual evidence that can back some of the therapeutic benefits of, say, essential oils. So other things that the Muses of the Crystal Lotus shop, or Muses of the Crystal Lotus podcast, I say Crystal Lotus shop because, that's the shop itself.
The shop itself.
Other topics that we're going to talk about can be as amazing as essential oils, or as amazing as literature. Weren't we talking about literature a little bit? Like mindfulness, poems, art, things that help people just get out of the stress and everything else that's going on. And just for forewarning, we are not talking about any of those events, current events that are happening in our podcast, because this is meant to be more of a release and education and humor and
positive influence.
That's the name, Muses.
So,
Crystal Lotus.
So tell me, so I haven't done my research, and I should, because I am into Greek mythology a whole lot, and I kind of know the basic concept of the Muses, but Muses, what are they?
They are the creative energy that most people find within themselves, but they don't really know that they're finding it within themselves. Imagine you just have this little guardian standing behind you, and you're trying to write some poetry or write a term paper or whatever, and you have this writer block and you can't come up with the words that are necessary. And then all of a sudden it just flows. That's usually a muse standing behind you, helping you to be creative. It works the same way with music. It works the same way with painting. Mm-hmm. If you're in a position where you need to do something, but you just stress-wise or otherwise have a block, the muses are there to help you. And that's what we're going to try and do. If you have questions about certain topics or products or whatever, if you let us know, if we don't have the answers off the top of our heads, we will find them for you.
And then we'll talk about it.
And then we'll talk about it.
And we will have occasionally some guests join us, professionals or other members of the Lotus Shoppe to come in and just put a different view on the topics of the day. So,
Now we talked about the Lotus Shoppe, the Crystal Lotus Shoppe. I keep calling it the Muses of the Crystal Lotus Shoppe. Shauna is the owner of the Crystal Lotus Shoppe.
I said that when I introduced myself.
Okay, fine. So what is the Crystal Lotus Shoppe and where is it at? How do people find you?
You can Google Crystal Lotus Shoppe on the internet. It gives the address. You can also get GPS.
We're
to
in
find
St.
the shop.
Albans,
We're
West
in
Virginia,
St.
by the
Albans,
way.
West Virginia.
89 Old Main Plaza.
Give them the phone number.
Where's my cell phone? Because who remembers phone numbers?
304-729-8055.
She remembers
and
phone
we'll be
numbers.
happy to give you all of the directions if you want. What the Crystal Lotus Shoppe does, it is a combination of owned businesses, and my shop is the metaphysical. We are also the Holistic Education Center, and we do have a ministry here. But we try to make everybody feel comfortable, give you time to breathe, catch up on who you are. And we are right now sitting in our library here, and we encourage people to come in and pull a book, get a cup of tea or coffee or whatever, and just relax. Mostly what the Crystal Lotus Shoppe is about is helping you to find yourself again. Because most people, as we grow, we get pigeonholed into different areas, and we forget who we really are.
That's deep.
So that's what we do.
I feel like I have a split personality. My regular job versus here. And I'm trying to make the two balance out and merge together.
What I really took away from that, you said, is we're helping people find themselves again. And that's one of the key things right now that I find most common in conversations are people that are overworked, overstressed, they're sick, they're mentally burnt out, they're overwhelmed, and they don't feel like they're connected with themselves anymore.
That's true.
And I think that what we do here, working together, whether it be with energy work, whether it be with creative expressions and artwork, whether it be with health coaching and herbs, or even the metaphysical aspect of the store and everything else that is entailed in that.
Our meditation room.
Meditation room. We have massage therapy. Working together collectively, one person can essentially come through that door and have access to all forms of healing. Just about.
Mind, body, spirit.
Mind, body, spirit. Aside from, of course, like your doctors and your testing and all that. But essentially, if they wanted to work on themselves, we have access to all of that within the store.
Yes. It's kind of a one-stop shop. If you need to get a massage, you need physical therapy. We have a massage therapist here. That's natural healing massage with Tennille Spencer. We have Stephanie, who does health coaching and helps you to kind of figure out why your body's not working right by what you eat.
Drink, think, sleep, exercise, everything that
Everything.
could work, stress, everything that affects our health, pretty much.
Tina is our Reiki master here. We have several Reiki masters in here, all trained by her.
Yeah.
So
nice.
when she is in house, she
You're
is
level one,
the only
so you're
Reiki
learning.
master here. But she can help you to get your chakras open and get the energy flowing.
What's a chakra?
What's a chakra?
What's a chakra?
One of the energy centers of the body.
It's
There
a
are
whirling wheel.
There are 7 of them, and it's
7 major ones.
7 major ones and a bunch of minor ones.
A lot of them.
You know, I had a
Plus
customer
above
tell
the
me.
head and below the feet.
I had a customer tell me that there were dozens of chakras.
There are.
But the
there
only ones we really focus on are the
Like
7
the
that are
7
in the
main
body.
ones. So there's
Those are
7
the main
main
ones.
ones. Everywhere you have a
joint.
is a little tiny
Chakra.
chakra.
So, you know, in the
I taught you that in
books,
class now, didn't I?
well, in the books and in the literature that you read about the chakras, they're typically only geared towards the 7.
The 7 main ones.
So,
Yep.
so just a little off topic, but of course we can always talk about chakras on a future episode in more detail. But I'm just curious right now: are there things you can do to open up, like, or to balance, or to, I don't know, take care of the rest of the chakras that we don't talk about? Is there? I mean, because they're not talked about.
Well, when you work Reiki with the main 7 chakras, it goes all throughout the body.
Okay, so just the main ones. The main 7 ones will help with everything else.
I think the reason most people focus on the main 7 is because of the influence that they have over the inner body, the organs. You know, each one of them pushes blood, pushes energy to specific organs in the body. So if you're having problems with your, say, your lower bowel or something, then you're going to be using the sacral chakra. If that's closed, that can start causing problems with the, digestion, evacuation, all that kind of stuff.
So there's not only that, because everywhere there's a joint in the body, there is a chakra, but you have 2, 1 in each hand, 1 on each bottom of each feet. There's 3 or more that go above the head, and then those who go below the feet into the ground. So you have many, many chakras.
So, beyond physical, the common things we hear for, like your example, for digestive support, there's of course like finding out if you've got leaky gut, or, food sensitivities causing constipation, or our hydration levels, magnesium, etc. So you're saying that beyond those things, that energy work within the chakras can also help with that.
Yes.
Yes.
That's going to be a whole nother conversation. Because
Yes.
I can go down so many, I've got so many questions and so many rabbit hole thoughts. Like, my little brain right now is going like, ping, 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 because I'm going to go everywhere.
She's a
Everybody-
pinball machine.
If everybody else's brain is going ping, 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 if you go online, we actually have an online course called Chakra Balancing Education Series. And what that does is Tina explains how the chakras work, what they're for,
All right. And what the blockages.
and what
Their
causes
indications.
blockages, and how to open them. And then the rest of us, we do correlations with that particular chakra. It's an 8-week course.
That can help to open.
She helps with diet. Stephanie helps with the diet and food items that might affect it.
And herbs.
Herbs.
I cover the colors and the affirmations and sounds.
I do crystals. Tennille does yoga and mudras. You also do affirmations.
I said that. She did.
Sound. We do sound.
I said that.
Sound.
She did say that too.
I'm not listening.
And you and Tennille do the essential oils.
Yes.
It's
This
video.
whole 8-week course, though, it's one chakra for each week. But you get the information about the chakras, how to balance them, how to open them, how to know if they're blocked to begin with. And then herbal and oils and mudras and yoga and crystals and sounds and colors and affirmations, and you get the whole thing. So if your mind is going ping, 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 there's a class for that.
There's an app for that.
Hey, there might be an app for that.
Maybe in the future.
Oh, well.
Uh-oh.
I'll leave that to you.
Dream big.
Dream big.
Dream big.
I already
Hey,
have enough big.
go
I'm
big or
dreaming.
go home, right?
So you do the Reiki and you do chakra work.
For
So
balancing it.
As well as energy balancing.
for balancing and opening chakras. So
Yes.
if someone wanted to come through the door and they're like, I want my chakras opened, you can do that.
Yes.
So can she, so can I.
Cool.
Yes.
That's the beauty of having so many masters in the store.
Like
Yes.
cross-training.
And I think it's great that there's so many healers in the store.
Now,
Truthfully.
Other things that we're going to have is guided meditation and meditation classes, and we will be doing wine and paints to help release some of that negative energy that everybody carries around with them and just help you to relax. And we have classes on just about everything here. Tarot and Wicca and pagan and oils and herbs and candle magic and all kinds of different things. Stones.
Health,
Food.
Health, food.
Cooking.
They're
She does
so
cooking as well.
delicious.
So for any listeners that are in the area and are interested in any of the classes at the Crystal Lotus Shoppe, Rediscover Health, Creative Expressions, Reiki with Tina, classes with Shauna, they can find all of this information on our Facebook page, and that's at CLSWV, right?
Yes.
Facebook.com/@CLSWV. And then the majority of the classes are also cross-posted on the various websites if the businesses have the websites, but all of that information can be found on the Crystal Lotus website, and that is www.clswv.com. Am I correct?
That's correct.
Look at me go.
Good job.
You're awesome.
Got it all out there.
I think so.
So, thank you for joining us. Now you know what we do. Now you know what we want to do. And we will be having a regular session coming up soon.
Stay tuned for more videos on health, wellness, healing, literature, mindfulness, science, art,
Right.
just about anything and everything. We're just gonna have discussions and build the community with our followers and just kind of help them, get to know who we are, help teach them, help people essentially relax and, as you said, find themselves.
Learn how to
And
heal themselves.
As a little disclaimer here, if you're not into humor and you're not into, sometimes people, we make fools out of ourselves.
I think we already proved that.
But this probably wouldn't interest you very much. But we will be talking about a lot of different things. And if you have a burning question about something, just pop us a note. Let us know.
If there's a topic you want us to discuss, please let us know.
Yeah, because we'll be bouncing all over the board.
No doubt.
You'll never know what you'll get next.
You never know.
Sometimes we have an idea that we want to talk about, and halfway through it we kind of
Squirrel out.
That's okay.
divert to something
Yes.
else, but
Yes.
we usually come back to whatever the original
Eventually.
topic was.
Okay.
Eventually.
Eventually.
And then random topics. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I get the best ideas when I'm in the shower. I don't know what it is.
TMI.
You're not going to be there with us when we do that, okay?
But I mean, hey, you in the shower, I want to reach out and grab my phone, let's talk about.
Yeah, but she's not doing video at that time, though, okay?
Yes, I don't get any ideas.
No shower videos. Hey guys, I'm in the shower washing my hair. We're gonna talk today about chakras. No, not happening.
That's the crown chakra. She's washing her hair.
Taking care of my crown chakra here.
And the good thing is with a shower, it washes away all that negativity.
That's right.
It is. I mean, it's like purification. So you just cleanse out the day's negativity. It's gone, and then that's when your creativity flows. I'm just saying, the shower is the best place to get ideas. So if you're in the shower and you've got an idea for a topic for our video podcast, please, by all means, make note of it, but don't get your phone wet. So,
And please don't send us the video either.
No, we don't want to.
no, please, no, please don't keep that to yourself, and I'll keep mine to myself.
Okay, and like we said before, we kind of squirrel all a little bit.
And that's what makes it fun.
But we're all here to have fun and to learn how to heal. So thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you on our next podcast.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.